it's not happening. It's not going. So just
Yeah,
stay
just
put.
don't bring that mentality where you're
Exactly.
like, "What's up, people? It's been a very long time since you guys have seen our faces, especially our faces together. The last video, I kind of wanted to see who was interested in us doing separate videos to talk about our us being here 4 years. So we've been here as of January, 4 years in New Brunswick. And they want to know, some people want to know if there are any differences or how we feel about being here after 4 years, and to also give you guys any updates in terms of what's going on in our lives since it's been a while. I don't even want to say how long it's been, but it's been a minute. So, as I was saying before, I thought it was only fair that, we came together. It's almost midnight, but I got to get him whenever he has a chance because he's very busy, as I keep telling you guys. So, we wanted to get the video out to you guys as promised to give you some insight after being here for 4 years. So, he's out there more than I am. He sees the city more than I do. He sees more growth. You know, his his business, the business of property management, he's able to have more eyes out there than I do. So I only thought it would be fair to bring him and see if he could be able to give any insight or input on any differences or significant differences with the growth of the city, and also give our 2 cents about how we feel after living here in New Brunswick for 4 years.
So I'm doing this at the middle of the night when we could do this tomorrow in the morning when I'm off. I'm not working. Just
We'll never know.
disclaimer.
You never know.
I'm not working tomorrow.
When the day comes, you never know.
I'm not working tomorrow. So my them. Well, New Brunswick has made some changes here and there. First of all, most present, what is it? It's March 10th, 2025. We have a new premier for the province.
Mm.
So Iggs is out, and we have a new female premier that's in. Alt? Alt? Yeah, I think Alt is her name. I don't hold me on that. But so far, she's been a good premier, very active. She's working close with a lot of the different industries. I know healthcare was one of the main ones that's on her list. So she's making some strides, signing some contracts, some tentative agreements that have been expired. She's getting all of that into play. She's doing a good job so far. Province wise, the province is growing. There's clearly a huge diversity picking up than what it was before. We have a lot more immigrants coming in, mostly in the healthcare sector. So it's becoming way more diverse, which is good to see. Diversity encourages, growth as well as different, diversity, different food, different culture, different
in general,
everything you can think of. Where diversity come in place and the influx of immigrants, then what comes that I don't like right now is traffic. So before I could just jump in a car easier from point A to point B. There's still some relatively easy flow, but for the most part, inside the city, once you get in like Moncton, Dieppe, Riverview, all these areas just as congested pockets that wasn't so bad before. What else I can pinpoint to say that it's a huge change? We're still lacking where shopping is concerned, so not enough outlets or options for shopping where clothing is concerned, or even just the smallest electronics and stuff. You still just have your regular stores that we're used to. So it's not like Ontario at all. Still lacking in those areas. A lot of stuff I'll say is still monopolized. So the Irvins monopolize a lot of stuff. There's not much option for grocery, just Walmart and Superstore and probably Giant Tiger is in the mix.
the same old, same old.
So same old where that is concerned. Apart from that, New Brunswick, there's not much of a change except the diversity, and the diversity comes, I feel like it comes in waves because there's a set of immigrants that come in, they're here for a couple months and they leave because they want to go experience the big city life. And the reality is that I'm just going to keep it 100. New Brunswick is not for everyone. So if you are very outgoing, you love your party scene, you love your option, you love your restaurants that you want to hop all over, don't come here. It's not for you.
Still the same.
Still the same. Uh, if you want to get away from the city life, you want something more relaxed and peaceful, then come on over. If you like nature, if you're an outdoor person, come on over. Apart from that, if you want your city experience, stay where you are. Do not come. And I encourage you, do not come here and try to transition New Brunswick into Ontario and all these other big cities. It's not happening. It is not, it's not going. So just
Yeah, just
stay
just
put.
don't bring that mentality where you're
Exactly.
like, you know, trying to bring a different culture into a new culture. You know, it's country. It's like a country province, just like anywhere else. You go to different states or different provinces or different parish, like where you come from. It's just more. Some places are more rural, where there's bigger cities, and that's just most places. So you're gonna find some places are more relaxed, and New Brunswick is definitely still that. You know, the growth, like Azori was saying, is it's slow and it fluctuates with the influx of people coming in and people leaving, but there isn't no, you know, huge numbers of new businesses or huge number or spike in diversity, and then there's this huge populace. It's very slow.
Yeah, it's steady revolving. It's a steady
Yeah.
revolving cycle of immigrants in, immigrants out. A lot of people came and they left and they went to Alberta.
Yeah.
A few came from Ontario here for a while and went back to Ontario because it's not for everybody, and
Yeah.
it is what it is. But what I do see happening also is that there is a lot of buildings going up. They're throwing up condos, they're throwing up townhouses. There's a lot of new builds happening all over the places. Um, with the internal migration from province to province, housing prices have gone up. However, I think we're kind of seeing it stabilize a little bit, but the prices are maintaining a bit. So it's not that cheap pandemic price range that we're seeing anymore. However, there's just new builds going all over the place. Like, I don't know they're building so fast, but there's a lot of new projects going on. What
You say that
else?
there's a lot, or there's like
There's a lot.
less compared to. Oh, okay.
There's a lot, like places like Dieppe, even in Moncton, we're seeing a lot of condos go up. A lot of townhouses going up in Dieppe. Even in Riverview is expanding a lot.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
So there's a lot of builds going up.
That's true.
Where we are closer to Salisbury, we're seeing a little sprinkle of diversity. We're
Yeah.
seeing more people
They're
out here
keeping
that
their heads out.
we didn't see before. But yeah, that's pretty much it. New Brunswick is still New Brunswick. I still love it here. I would not move back to Ontario. I do not miss it. At times, I do want some little stuff that I can't get here, the shopping experience, some little stuff that's easily accessible in Ontario. It's not here, but I can do without. It's fine. I'll figure it out. I've been figuring it out, so I still prefer to be here in New Brunswick. I no complaints. New Brunswick is the place to be.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. So it's 4 years in. Like he was saying, there's nothing that any regrets or anything like that. For me, there is missing some stuff, like you may want to actually, to be honest with you, I was just thinking about like doing a little bit more stuff, but we're just outside of the city, so it's more of accessibility. You kind of miss what you don't have, but then when you go and get it, you miss the thing that it goes vice versa. So at one point I was just like, oh, I kind of miss the what's the word that I would say, the accessibility, the easy access to certain things, because we're on the outside. But then when you go into the city, you're just like, which is Moncton, I'm just like, I really don't really, I don't think I miss it. I don't miss it that much. So it's I would say I still enjoy New Brunswick. New Brunswick is very beautiful. There are so many things to do nature wise. Again, like it's not a big city. Nature things to do, like if you want to do anything regarding like nature activities or sports, New Brunswick has that. Um, and I like we like the slower pace of living. We are getting older, um, and that's kind of like our vibe. And going to Ontario and then coming back because we're gonna always compare it to where we're coming from. There is not this huge missing, except for maybe like friends and family. We may want that um, once in a while, but in terms of comfort, we're comfortable here. That's the only thing is that we have one or two things. I have one or two things sometimes, or he says the same thing too. That we're used to that is more of a convenience, like the proximity to family, and also being able to shop around and find good deals and good bargains because some things here are more expensive than if you were in Ontario. Groceries here, as I think we said in a previous video, is more expensive than Ontario, and we don't have as much options as Ontario. It is what it is, but it's not like a everyday worry. You know what I'm saying? So it's like weighing the pros and cons. Do you need clothes every day to survive? No, you don't. You just like the variety, just like that you're able to find those bargains. Is it every day that you're thinking about all these extra things that you would like to experience now and then? No. So we still enjoy New Brunswick. Again, think it's like a little hidden gem if you're looking for a slower pace of life. So yeah, no regrets coming here. We like it here as it does its revolving door, as Azori says, going some people coming in, some people leaving because it's not for them. But for us personally, we still like it. Even the slow growth that's going on, we still like it because we know how to make it work. But at the end of the day, it's you have to decide for yourself, like if this is a place that you can see yourself staying, and if this suits your personality in your life and the state, the place in your life that you are right now. So yeah, that's all we basically have to say about how we feel after 4 years. And then any changes, anything that you want to talk about, or
No,
any updates
no real updates
that you want to share?
No, no updates. No, nothing to share.
Yeah, there's not really too much to share. We don't have any, extra children right now. I don't have any more kids to say, surprise guys, sorry, there's not much. Business is growing. Again, I keep saying that he's pretty busy because he's doing like 3 different things all at once. I've shifted my career from being a real estate agent more into the investment side. So I shifted from being an agent into something else. I am not ready to talk about that, but I will just say that it's more a government position. I'll say that. Some people might know, but not ready to talk about that yet. Kind of just feeling that out. We have a son that is about to graduate high school, looking to go into the next phase of his life, deciding which university he wants to go into. So we're preparing ourselves to have one child transitioning into that next phase of schooling or that next phase of his life. So this is going to be a new process for us. So, put a little bit of prayer in there for us. But yeah, that's as much as we want to really share. We haven't been on here as much. Again, we are still very much in the Gideon with our faith walk. We're still growing, we're still learning, we're still saying Jesus, we're still allowing for God to do what he does best, which is to be patient with us. So we're still in this faith walk as well. I am going to try, I know from before, I am going to try to put out some more content. I'm just racking my brain wondering which direction this channel should go, because I think we made this channel and we were able to express our experience with different things. Right now, in the phase of our life, we're transitioning into something new. We have been transitioning, so we're gonna see how this channel is going to go. But good things, growing in life, you know, going into a new chapter as usual, as many people do, and seeing how we can find joy in these growing pains that's going on. But we don't want to make you guys feel like we've forgotten about you. I don't want you guys to feel like we're ignoring you guys. But all in all, there's changes, like I just said. Some things we kind of want to keep that until we're ready, or if we choose to share. But yeah, we are still content in being in New Brunswick. If we choose to do anything different, you guys will know. We also still have the property in Dominican Republic. God has blessed us with, you know, a good tenant that has been really, really good. So we still have that property, and you know, we're still, well, I'm still like loving real estate on that end. So we're just here, just getting older, and
Shell, man, I get old. I'm just tired.
I'm tired too, but I'm
12 o'clock in the night, people. Dedication. I'm tired.
I have to get him when I can, because as much as him said tomorrow come and him not there. Something comes up.
It's past midnight. I've been up since 5:45 a.m.
See there?
I'm tired.
Well, I just thought of the fact that, you know, I put out this video and I was just like, I just want to get this done. I've been talking to him for a couple of days. Tomorrow, later on, so I'm like, you know what? If I late it,
I
late.
should wait till I relax.
No, I asked from earlier.
I finished eating a long time ago.
I'm gonna ask from earlier. You know what happened? You know, say I have a meeting.
I finished that meeting a long time ago. So I tell the truth, people. Truth shall set you free.
Yeah, I just got up and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna get this done regardless. So if I burn him, it just have to go burn, you know. But I appreciate your time, nonetheless, for coming here and letting us do this. You know, it's long overdue, and we hope that you guys are doing well. Do your research. Check in with yourself. Ask yourself what you like. No party no day over here. Sorry.
Once you stop drinking the Kool-Aid of life, you'll be fine.
What that mean?
That life is life as they put it out there is it's a lie. Life is about simplicity, enjoying your surroundings, enjoying nature. Not in the club, yeah.
That's true.
Not a thing in the club. There's nothing in all these restaurants. There's nothing in all these stores. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Go out and enjoy your surrounding. Smell the fresh air. Go learn about plants and trees and rivers and animals and all these things. Go ride a horse. Go have fun. Get out there. All the city life, a lie. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid. You'll be way more happier once you stop drinking that Kool-Aid. That's my
Everybody's where they're at in different stages in their lives.
But you can encourage people to stop drinking the Kool-Aid.
If
sometimes they don't know what you're drinking is bad for you, so sometimes you have to tell them, say, hey, did you read that? You know, that cause heart attacks. Yeah.
If we all just listened at one point, we would just,
I know.
you know.
But sometimes you need someone to deliver the message in a way, and sometimes it's so we have an audience, and sometimes the audience might just listen. So I'm saying stop drinking the city Kool-Aid. That's all I'm saying.
I think most of our audience is around our age or older.
You never know.
That's what I think.
For the younger folks,
who want
folks, some advice of
people
what to
who
do.
are in other countries too. We have some people in other countries trying to decide where in Canada specifically they would like to be, and if New Brunswick is an option, and all those different things. You know, understand what your goal is when you come here, right? Do your research. You have to consider your cost of living. It's still affordable here. And I guess this word is relative. You can still find out 2 bedroom for like $1,400 or $1,300,
yes,
like
for sure.
a decent
100%,
one.
yeah.
You can find a 2 bedroom for that, 2 bedroom 1 bath for around that. If you need anything and we have anything, don't be shy to put that in the comments. And yeah, just do your research, focus on your goal when you come here, and then you decide. You don't have to stay stuck anywhere that you don't want to be. The biggest thing is considering if you can manage financially with your bills, and until you build your way to get to the place that most best suits you, because everybody's personality is different. You like what you like until you don't like it anymore. So just try to sit down with yourself and really ask yourself what it is that you can manage and what you cannot manage. So just keep doing your research, and to stay positive, and to focus on what your goal is, and know that it is not like forever. But again, I'll reiterate, we are content with the move that we made here, for sure. We're very content with we have no regrets. If we choose to move at a different time in our life, whatever, it's because we choose to, but it wouldn't be because we regretted coming to New Brunswick. We have no regrets coming here. So guys, thank you so much for your patience. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting us.
Good night. Went to my bed.